Did you know that coffee is one of the leading cash crops grown in the world? Yeah, here is a step-by-step guide on growing coffee from seedlings up to harvesting period. Coffee growing starts with seedbed preparation. Then the seedlings can be transferred to the main garden, which will take between 3 to 4 years to harvest, that is to mature up. Some varieties take slightly shorter time and others take somewhat longer time. For example, Arabica coffee will take between 7 to 9 months for the fruits to ripen. Then Robusta will take up to 11 months from fruiting up to ripening. So it will depend on the farmer which variety he would like to use. Then after these fruits have ripened, they can be collected, that is harvesting, which can be done by hands or by machines, then are laid on surfaces to dry up. Coffee growing can be categorized into 3 stages. Stage 1 will be planting and early growth. Then stage 2, that is care and maintenance after the plants have grown up. Then stage 3 is harvesting. So I want to give you the details amongst these stages and what can be done to maintain your coffee. So in nursery stage, coffee seeds are planted into nurseries to grow into seedlings. Then holes of 2 feet by 2 are dug and manure applied where the seedlings are later going to be planted. It is always advisable to do planting at the start of the season so that most of the rain is utilized. Then other practices like mulching can be done, which retain most of the moisture in the soil. Fertilizer application, especially organic manure, and weed control are key because coffee plants do not need weeds. Weeds will compete with the plants and they will put on small berries, which will not be viable for market. One of the key points one should consider is pruning. These coffee plants tend to put on too much branches, of which most of them are not necessary. And they just bring on competition and the fruits will be very small and very few. So if pruning is done in time and is done in the right way, the fruits will be big. As you can see this plant, they will be big and they will weigh a lot, which will realize more profits to the farmer. Another key aspect is shade. You know, these coffee plants need a lot of shade. When clearing the land, it is always advisable that you leave at least some taller plants, some taller trees, which will bring shade to the plant. You know, if it is subjected too much light, too much sunshine, it will not grow, it will be stunted. So they really need a lot of shade, especially during the lower stages, which will help them to grow vigorously. One thing I like about coffee is that it is not always affected by pests and diseases. Though chances are there, but not common, like in other plants like tomatoes, where spraying to control pests and diseases is done almost weekly. It is not the case with coffee. Coffee rarely can be affected, and in case it is, spraying can be done with pesticides to control those pests and diseases. I want to give you a story. Some years back, I used it to vomit whenever I would board a car. Whenever I would board a vehicle and feel that smell of the vehicle, I would vomit. Then I would consult people, consult friends, consult relatives, and I was like, what can I really do to stop that habit? And some of them said that maybe take medication and so on, maybe you will stop that. So I literally tried almost everything, let it be medication, the remedies, all the advices. I tried following each and every advice that I was given. So one day I said, why me? Why should I be like that? Yet others are fine. Others would be eating on their way, conversing, and everything would be fine. And I was like, why me? So I tried. I said, no, let this thing stop. I'm not going to allow it to continue. So what did I do? I just said, no, I will not actually keep in this state and I will just stop it the way it is. So one day I boarded and I was in a vehicle. Everything was going on and I had that feeling. It really came and it was very strong. And I said inside me, no, it will not happen to me. I said, no, it is not going to happen. So what happened is that we actually reached where we were going and I was very fine. Everything was okay. And that is the end of it. And I never felt that thing again. And from that day onward up to now, whenever I board, I just enjoy the ride. Nothing happens. And it is then that I believed that if you have something into your heart and you believe in it, that it can work out, that you can achieve it, you really achieve it. Most of the people think coffee growing takes a lot of time. it is time wasting, it is hectic, it is so on, and they don't really try. Those who have tried are enjoying the profits. Those who have not are just thinking it is hard, and they will keep thinking like that till the end. So my advice to everyone who is willing to start on a coffee farm, maybe a coffee plantation, it is really possible. Once you start, everything is possible. I'm very glad for those of you who have spared your time to watch my video. I'm really happy for you. Those who love agriculture like I do, those who love crop farming, animal husbandry, you will really receive a lot of videos in that category. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel for more, hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any upload. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.